What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. We're taking a look at Bitcoin today. We're taking a look at Bitcoin. I'll give you my analysis, what I see, how I sees it. I want to talk about Devolved AI regarding the tokenomics. That was one of the tokens that I talked about yesterday. Ticker's AGC. We're going to take a look at the tokenomics, clear that up from yesterday. Okay, and we're going to talk about some possible news, some news that kind of aligns with the theory that I put out yesterday and how I see it today. Analysis. Okay, there's some alignment there, so we're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at Total 3, and we're going to take a look at the tokens that I bought today. Trias, Sinverse, yes, Sin, and Grow, Triathlon. All right, and so without further ado, let's do this. All right, first things first, let me just clear up yesterday, because yesterday there was a discrepancy on tokenomics regarding this project that I mentioned, which is Devolved AI, and I think it's a great project. Max supply is 100 million, circulating supply is 50 million, and now the remainder of the 50 million, right, will be minted per block and will approach zero in 25 years. In other words, they're going to slowly release that 50 million over the next 25 years, guys. So I mean, the tokenomics on this are excellent. Okay, so that makes me even more bullish. I thought I did know that, but like I mentioned yesterday, I see so many tokens, I look at so many tokens that it's kind of hard to remember everything, especially at my age, my advanced age. So there it is on AGC, and I am waiting to buy that one. I am waiting to buy that one because take a look at the chart really quick, and then we'll go right into Bitcoin. I'm waiting to buy that one to lower this average, because I think this is not going to hold right here at 57 cents. I think it's going to drop down here, especially if the rest of the market drops, which I think it is going to happen. Will we drop precipitously? Are we going to drop a ton? I just don't. I also don't think that. Let's take a look. Okay, so right now, patience is the name of the game, because it could be that yesterday I mentioned that we could go sideways, for the next couple of months. Eventually we could hit this. This is 60,000, this ascending line right here. And then yesterday I mentioned why it's important, how the history it's had with Bitcoin. This ascending line right here hits 60,000, 61,000, June 15th. When does it hit 60? June 7th. Okay, so I mean, if we can hold out and stay within this zone, and that's honestly where I think that we could possibly be, stay within this zone, maybe play with it, maybe establish a new range, either to this low side right here, or maybe establish just this range right here that we see right here between 2,000 and 69,175. Maybe we stay right here for the next 30 60 days. Okay, I made this video, this news article from a Spanish speakers. Okay, just gonna read it. Bitcoin miners could possibly be selling $5 billion worth of Bitcoin after the halving. The selling could last for 4 to 5 months, and that is why Bitcoin could potentially go sideways for the next few months. This is according to 10x head of research Mark Castillion. So I didn't know this until I made this news for the Spanish channel. So when I did the video, I saw this. I'm like, oh wow, this guy and myself got to the same conclusion, although we used different metrics, or we got there differently, right? But we got to the same conclusion. And historically speaking, this aligns with past cycles. Usually there are summer lulls, and the other thing is the summer lulls. I think I mentioned that. So if history is being repeated again, then we could be seeing the next big move in October of this year, if this is correct. And I personally just made a video getting on the same conclusion as this research. Okay, so that's what I wrote there. So maybe that is what's going to happen. Maybe we do stay in this little area right here, coming back to this line, eventually touching it, and from there I think moving on. Okay, because again, look at this line, guys. Just recent history, for the bear market we were underneath it, and now we're over it. It could be that we do something like this just right here, specifically more like right here. Boom, 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 right? Eventually break through and go. And that would also bring us closer to the timing of past halvings, right? If we have a couple of months just lulling, which happens before, a couple of months just lulling, and then after that, the next, after 3 or 4 months, possibly, right? 3 or 4 months after more or less right around here, after summer ends, right? People come back and now they're all excited for the end of the year, and then that's where we see maybe the start the parabolic phase of the market. Maybe September, October, we start to see that. But we'll see. So I mean, it could be boring for the next couple of months, guys. Hopefully, you guys have some capital or can access some capital and start putting into these markets. There's going to be a lot of fear put in, guys. But right now, look how strong it is. Okay. There's negative things to look at, right? Like the DXY, that looks extremely bullish, and that's very bearish for Bitcoin, right? And the rest of the markets. But if you zoom out a little bit, how does that really look bullish? I mean, not really, because I mean, we're still dropping right here. We have to get past this yellow area for it to look bullish, to thinking, okay, maybe it was just a lull and now it's coming back up. No, if we don't get stopped here, we could get stopped here eventually. Okay, so I mean, it's another reason why, looking at the DXY, another reason why I think for the next few months it could be boring. It could be sideways. It could drop a little bit. I don't think we're going to fall off a cliff or anything like that. I mean, I think that's just crazy, because there's still, even though there's less demand the last 3 weeks in the Bitcoin ETFs, there is still a lot of demand in the Bitcoin ETFs, guys. Okay, and add to that Hong Kong, although apparently there's not going to be a huge volume from Hong Kong, but Hong Kong and other entities are going to get in. There's people that are still buying this Bitcoin, right? And getting into crypto. Okay, so it's only going to grow from here. There's going to be institutions that still haven't been able to get in, because their investment mandates restrict them from investing in new products that have been in the market for only a few months. Okay, so those institutions are waiting to get in, and they will eventually get in. Okay, so it could be another couple of months. It could be even less. It could be that there's strength right now. In the next month or so after this drawdown. And really it hasn't even been much of a drawdown, guys. Okay, I mean, this is 18% or whatever, 17%, and still in this little range right here as we're approaching the halving, guys. I mean, so just. I think maybe right here. I really just here maybe is the lowest that we go, and maybe we don't even get here. Maybe we kind of wait and we kind of hang out right here, and then we touch this line sometime in May, the middle of May or something like that, or maybe the beginning of May, something like that. Boom, boom, boom. Who knows? Spend some time, play with it, go up, come back down. Who knows? And then eventually, sometime after the summer, things start moving up again. Okay, that's one possibility for me right now. That's my base case until things change. But I'm very fluid. I will change based on what the data shows. Okay, so I will go with that. I'm taking it day by day. All right, so all that stuff. Let's take a look right now at total 3. I added this little line right here. I'm thinking that could be an area where we can see some support. Okay. We lost this little structure right here, but it's still bullish, right? It's still very bullish. And if you zoom way out, you'll see that it's extremely bullish. Total 3. All right. So, I mean, lull right here, next couple of months, boom, boom, boom. And then boom. What does it say right here? All right. So that's more or less what that looks like. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we hold some area of support right here. Time will tell, but if it drops, guys, if you have some patience and you have some capital, or you get your hands on some capital, it'll probably be the best opportunity. Eventually, we are going to turn around. Eventually, we are going to start going up, and we're going to go up hard. All right, this is not over as far as I see it. It's just right now a little bit of lull, and there's a lot of opportunities. All right, let's take a look at what I bought today. Trias. I bought it on KuCoin. I said the hell with it, because it's just a better price. KuCoin is $7.70, and in MEXC, for example, it's $8.37. So I'm like, nah, let me just buy it in KuCoin. So I bought in KuCoin $7.55. It's just my first buy, the third round of capital that I'm putting in, that I mentioned yesterday. So I bought Trias. I bought Sinverse third round right here because I think that we are, I mean, if we don't turn around from here, it'll be pretty close. It'll be somewhere around here. And if it drops down here, that still doesn't break the structure. That still doesn't break the structure of an inverse head and shoulders, okay? And these structures, if you can find, these structures tend to be right, and I have tended to be right. I'm always looking, right? Check this out. GLQ, which is Graph Link Protocol, okay? I bought this a while ago because I've been buying since like 2022, right? Since the bear market of 2022 for this cycle, 0.0092, all right? Unbeknownst to me, this thing pumped since once I get rid of something, I don't like to know what happens, so I just close it out, right? But and I bought and I sold like somewhere around here, so I sold in like a slight little profit or right around here or something like that, right? Something like that. So I did catch a little bit of it, but here you can clearly see it, and I outlined it right here. And this chart hasn't changed. I outlined it, and lo and behold, got really close to what I thought it was going to do, because this is an inverse, an example of an inverse head and shoulders, right? And eventually, even though it dropped, look at this drop, boom, dropped even some more, and then eventually, bum, 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 bum. All right, that's GQ. This is one that I'm actually looking to buy because the market cap is only like 32 million or something like that. And obviously it's doing well, and it's at a nice little pullback. I lost all this, right? The chance to make that money. This was a 20x. This was a 20x. But my bigger point is, and that's okay, I only had a little bit of money in it. I didn't have a whole lot of money in it. But still, a 20x on that money would have been cool. Matters not. Matters not. This tells me that I got to believe in myself. That I got to believe in what I'm seeing, because what I'm seeing is correct. That's 20x right there, boys and girls. All right, almost a 21x. It has dropped back a little bit, and this is actually on my watch list. I will have some access, a little bit at capital, once additional capital that I'm gonna try to hold on to, but it is on my watch list. One to look at. We'll see if I do buy again right around here. If it drops, we'll see. But my bigger point is this: inverse head and shoulders. And Sinverse, inverse head and shoulders, guys. All right, we're just trying to finish up this next one right here. So I mean, from here, that's cool. It doesn't matter to me. 0.007, 0.006, 0.005, or maybe 0.005 at the lowest. I don't think we get there, but we'll see. It depends on what the rest of the market does. From here is more or less somewhere around here is where we'll make that final shoulder, the final closing shoulder, and then just boom, go up from there, guys. All right. This says we should go to 11 cents, all right? But I think this could easily go, the height of a bull run, easily to $1. That's not even $1 billion market cap for this project. Hell yeah, all day. And so that's why I'm like, okay, let me buy here. And that's my buy price for this third round, 0.0071. I still got like 9 more buys to go on this one. Same thing with Trias. I got 9 more buys to go. And the other one, the final one, Grow. I think we're going to leave it at that. Grow right now is playing with this line. Do we drop down to kind of this area right here? Would be like 40 cents, 36 cents, 33 cents. Quite possible. Depends on what the rest of the market does. Right now, my bias is a little bearish. My bias is a little bearish, sideways bearish. Okay, and that's cool. That's cool because I got capital right now to put it in, and I will be doing it nice and slow. My hope is that I'll be able to do it inside of the next 30-40 days, or it would take that long to put it all in that I want, the amount that I want to put in. Triathlon, Grow, okay, boom, 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 48 cents. Did I put my average buy? I didn't put my average buy in this one. Yes, I did right here. All right, so this one, 49 cents. I put the Fibonacci's in because it's aligning pretty well. This is on MEXC, so it's a little different. This chart is on Gate.io. All right, on this one I have a more of a triangle, right? And we are still right there on a line, just like this one on a line. Do we lose it? It's possible. 618 is right here at around 40 cents, and then this 0.786, which is also possible. Because it's the lowest part of this little thing right here, surprisingly, right? It hit right there and it rebounded. So, I mean, it could go down to 26 cents. I don't think so. Maybe 34 cents, 30, the low 30s, 32, right around here is where we could probably maybe bottom out if we get there. But first we have to get past 618, which is at 40 cents. All right, so that's my analysis there. Let's see. I'm gonna be If it drops down here, I'll be buying a little more, nibbling. I'll be nibbling. That's what I like to do. DCA nice and slow. There's still time. I think, you know, we could be here for the next 30, 40 days, just kind of going sideways, or maybe even longer, maybe 60, right? After the summer. But I mean, at some point, I mean, we will still have ups and downs, obviously, right? And could be that it'll create a different type of pattern, a different type of structure, a different type of range, you know, here. And we'll see. We'll play it by ear. We'll take it day by day. All right. Guys, I think we're going to leave it there. That's all the information that I really wanted to share with you. Tomorrow, I will share more based on what I see. Guys, if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel, and I do see the numbers growing a little bit, but I don't see any comments. What's up with that? Come on, man. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys are buying, at least. Let me know what you guys are buying. Let me know how you guys feel about this market. Are you scared? Are you bullish? What's up? All right? Thanks. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.